Hey you guys, it's Ruby back again with all your Las Vegas news and updates, this time for the month of October. The return of F1 construction and a ton of amazing deals and promotions launching in Las Vegas through the end of the year. I have a ton of information that you guys are going to want to see here, but before we get started, I am trying to hit that 400,000 subscriber mark. I'm really close. If you guys are new, thank you so much for being here. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any awesome Las Vegas content. Thank you so much if you do. So F1 construction has returned to us. Now, last year's was much less invasive than the year prior, and I'm imagining this year will be much the same. However, do be aware that already at the time of filming this video, Bellagio is a bit of a mess. They have closed off the sidewalk right out front of the Bellagio fountains, as well as 2 lanes of traffic, which can be quite a kerfuffle when you're trying to drive over there, and you can't watch the fountain show from the front. And this is going to continue all the way through F1, and then they have to take everything down. So if you're planning to come this time this year, going into November, you can still watch the fountain show from the other side by the Bellagio, but just be aware that they are starting all this construction. It will continue in other parts of the strip, but primarily right now the Bellagio is the worst section, and we'll keep you posted in November as to how the construction progresses. The Fall Conservatory is here. This one's called Autumn Majesty, a majestic harvest. This one is truly beautiful. Lots of pumpkins. I do love the Fall Conservatory. They've got owls in this one really featuring. As a pro tip, it was really crazy crowded when we were in here in the afternoon. If you go before like 10 a.m. and after 9 p.m., it's way quieter and it's a lot easier to take pictures and stuff. And I love the fall one, so I'm excited to see this one here. This one will be here until November when they're going to close it down again to bring us Christmas. Major progress on the Ellis Island renovations. I know a couple updates ago I told you guys to avoid Ellis Island because it was really, really heavily under construction. Oh man, what an amazing job. What a great transformation. The new area for the slots with that new bar looks incredible. It looks so fresh, and it's definitely opened up the Ellis Island in a huge way. There is so much more space. They're not done yet. They're still scrim up. I know they're going to be adding even more space, doing more renovating, and they're also going to be adding that rooftop patio, which I think is going to be pretty spectacular. So I'm really impressed with everything they've done so far. I'm definitely excited to go do a stay here when they do finish their entire renovation. And the LED from the front actually looks really cool. I bet it looks amazing at night. Another cool thing to know at Ellis Island is the front yard is doing a special for football games right now. It's an all-you-can-eat special for unlimited food for 3 hours for $45. There were a lot of things included, but they had like smoked brisket, Cajun chicken, and pulled pork sandwiches, giant pretzels, cauliflower wings, pizza. There was a lot of other stuff too. You can also get an unlimited beer package for $35 and cocktails for $45. This is all really great. I am kind of tempted to go do a video on this. So if you guys want to see like an Ace football special, let me know. I'll go check it out. Over at Venetian Palazzo, Bazaar Meat is open, and my gosh, what a facelift this place has gotten compared to when it was over at Sahara. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I am going to be trying Bazaar Meat soon here. Hit the subscribe button. It's coming your way really soon. Also out front of the Venetian, the Five Guys opened. We went inside and checked it out. It's a huge location, absolutely massive, really cool inside. They have separate spots if you just want to grab a milkshake or a boozy milkshake, but then you can also go over to the ordering window and get your food. It did look like the food was maybe $1 more than usual, which I think is great because Five Guys is not cheap, which I thought was great, and our food was really, really good. So if you're looking for a burger spot, it is open until 4 a.m., and they have all day breakfast. So for those of you who have like late night munchies and your North Strip, definitely a spot you can go check out. Mirage construction update. Whoa, they made some progress here. You can see the beginnings of a guitar right at the front on the center strip. Like I said, I do believe that this is going to be where the rooms are. So they're like right up on the front of the strip. It's just really cool to see the tower actually starting to be. I know they obviously have like so much work to do still, but really cool to kind of like get the progress as we go. And hopefully there'll be more of a guitar next month when we go to check it out. Over at the Cromwell, a few changes happening. Dre's Beach Club is closing October 31st for good. The nightclub will still be open through the winter here, but what I think is happening is that this is going to be the new Vanderpump Hotel. They're doing a whole renovation on this place, and I feel like maybe Dre's just wasn't the vibe of like a typical Lisa Vanderpump space, so I do think this is going to maybe become like the Vanderpump pool party or something. Not sure what the fate of the nightclub will be, but the only other addition we've seen is a new signage was added right out front. There is a new like LED sign there. Otherwise, there's been no other changes yet to Cromwell, but I will of course keep you posted as it gets its transition over to the new Vanderpump Hotel. I'm very excited. Downtown at Golden Gate, table games are gone. Last month we did report that they are going to be replacing all of the dancing dealer tables and put in electronic gaming, and we didn't know how to feel about that. However, Derek Stevens has softened the blow. He has added the Night Begins Here special. Every night from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. you can get free drinks inside the Golden Gate at their Prohibition Bar from 6 to 7 p.m. I think this is amazing. So Golden Gate's a really cool property. It's the oldest hotel in Las Vegas. You definitely want to go and check this out. Some amazing deals are finding their way to Vegas. This is kind of the city's way to try to combat this Vegas is dead scenario, or that, oh, no one's coming to Vegas. I don't necessarily think it is. However, I'm loving that the response is to give everybody more deals. I think that's great. Let's invite more people back here. Caesars is offering a $400 3-night stay, which includes a $250 food and beverage credit to be used in a ton of different locations if you book at a select property like Horseshoe, Planet Hollywood, and a couple others. And this is all the way through the end of the year. So $400, that's 3 nights. That's your resort fees, taxes, everything. And you're getting $250 in food and beverage. I will go and check this out and see what's all included here, you guys. Stay tuned. But I think that's an amazing offer. So definitely, if you're planning a winter Vegas vacation, make sure you check this deal out. Also over at Horseshoe and the Link, $5 beers. This looks to be all domestics and some draft beers, and it's at a wide variety of the bars. I know it's at every bar in the Horseshoe, and then over at the Link, it's at O'Shea's, Catalyst, Rematch, Purple Zebra. So a bunch of the places are doing these $5 beers. So do not pay more than $5 for a beer if you're at either of these properties. You can find one for cheap. And they have not neglected the locals with Caesars either. They are now offering 25% off food and beverage at over 100 Caesars food locations and free parking. Which, can we just make it free parking for everybody all the time? I think that's maybe the biggest thing we should start with. But right now, I'll take what I can get. That means locals, you guys can park at Caesars properties for free. Also over at Horseshoe, we now have the endless prime rib dinner at Jack Binion's. For $50, you are getting a huge slab of prime rib and a baked potato, and it's as much prime rib as you can eat. They are also doing the 777 menu, which has several items that you can get for $7.77, including shrimp cocktail, steak sliders, vodka martini, and hot fudge sundae. Gonna have to go and see how this food is. Maybe I'll do a review for you guys. If you love prime rib, definitely hit up Jack Binion's. And Resorts World is also getting in on the deals action by offering a $150 dining credit when you book. Now, it depends on which tower you book. At the Hilton, you only have juniors as your option. Over at Conrad, you have Fuhu, Wally's, and Viva. Love those restaurants. And if you book at the Croxfords, you can get Aqua, Kusanori, and Stubborn Steed. So $150 dining credit. You basically get a free dinner for booking over at Resorts World. Stations Casinos also getting in on some amazing deals here for you with $1.99 margaritas. They are also offering $3 beers and shots. So if you are off strip and you're looking for some good drink deals, Stations has got you covered. The Boulevard shops are open. We figured it was time to come and give you guys an update on what's going on over at Boulevard. So the bottom floor is done. All of these shops are here. You got Lululemon and Pandora and Adidas. I was a bit disappointed that you can't actually walk through from shop to shop. You kind of have to come in and out of each store. But then we went up to the second floor and the third to check out what was going on there, and there is nothing there yet. It's all pretty barren. Now there is scrim up for the In-N-Out burger. It's supposed to be the biggest In-N-Out burger in the world, so that's really cool. And I'm hoping more restaurants and things are going to be up on that third floor because it was supposed to be kind of a cool viewing spot with tables and things, but as of right now it's pretty barren. So there are some shops there. It definitely looks better than the construction before and better than when it was the Hawaiian marketplace, so I'm not complaining. But Boulevard is here if you need to get some shopping done. Over at Cosmo, Click Bar did open, and it's gorgeous. Click Bar was always the one that I kind of ignored inside the Cosmo with the stunning chandelier and the amazing Vesper bar. The Click Bar just never drew me in, but now, I cannot wait to go and get a cocktail here. Just these gorgeous golds, really pretty inside. So I'm going to have to go and check this one out and see how their cocktails are. Foundation Room at Mandalay Bay is undergoing renovations. I do not have word yet on when they're going to be reopening or what these renovations entail, but do be aware that they are closed. Over at Red Rock, Leoncito is closing. This was that really trendy, cool Mexican spot. It had a really amazing interior. That one is closing. I don't know what's going to be replacing it. I will let you guys know. Fontainebleau has announced their ice rink will be reopening, and it's returning November 24th. I expect that the Cosmopolitan will also be bringing back their wonderful ice rink. So for those of you looking into the November-December months, you will be able to get your ice skating on the Las Vegas Strip. M Resort's second tower is set to open December 1st. M Resort has been adding an additional tower, which is going to bring their rooms and suites up to 765 total. They're also going to be adding a new Emerald Lagasse restaurant, Merrill, that's set to open at the beginning of 2026. M Resort's an awesome property. It's about 8 minutes off of South Strip. If you haven't seen my video on it, I did a review here. I think it's a great spot. If you're looking for something off strip, really nice property. And for my locals, definitely go and check it out. Love that they've added a new tower. High Steaks at Rio set to open October 14th. This is the new steakhouse replacing the Voodoo Steakhouse, and it is by James Trees. Very excited. He's the guy behind Astor's Kitchen, one of our favorite restaurants ever. I'm absolutely going to be checking this out. I'm going to be first in line. Cannot wait. Very much anticipated from us over here on our channel. The F1 Arcade is opening at Caesars Forum Shops on October 17th. This is the new arcade and lounge that they're doing in anticipation for F1. They have a bunch of simulators for you to drive. There's a bar. Really cool hangout spot for my F1 fans who are excited for F1 to be returning. G2E returns to Las Vegas October 6th through the 9th. This is the Global Gaming Expo, the place that we find ourselves every October, eager to see all the new slots that we're going to play over on Ruby Slots channel. Cannot wait for this. If you're going to be there, please do say hello. I'm going to be there. And can't wait to see all the new games they're going to be launching. Rise Festival is returning October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. This is a lantern festival where you get to write your hopes and dreams on a lantern and then release it into the sky with a bunch of other ones. It's very magical. It's like Tangled, and I like it. So if you want to go and do something whimsical like that and you're here that week, definitely go and check it out. Whew, that was a lot of stuff. There's a lot happening. So many deals I don't want you guys to miss out on. And that's just the beginning. I'm already getting even more emails every day about more stuff that's coming, more deals. Make sure you're following my pages. I'm going to try to post as much great stuff for you as possible to save you some money if you're coming to Las Vegas in October. A very popular time to come to Las Vegas. Halloween is always huge. There's a huge party down on Fremont Street. People are everywhere. It's going to be a great time. And let me know down below if you guys are planning an October trip and if you're going to take advantage of any of these deals. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to catch you guys all in our next video.